enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is a very interesting virtue. And for you to understand it, I'm going to start off by asking this question. Have you ever made a conscious effort to your daily thoughts from the minute you wake up to the time just before you go to sleep? And I want you to think about that a little bit. How much attention do you actually pay to the thoughts that are running throughout your mind throughout the day? Or are you just programmed in your mind to just do routine tasks without thinking? If you think about it, in general, most of us go about our day unconsciously, following the daily routine as if we are programmed robots to act according to the time and the day we are in. So if it's Monday, well, we know all our tasks that we require to do. If it's Wednesdays, we know what to do. And if it's the weekend, we have these planned activities. But are we doing it just out of routine without paying attention? But when you start to practice observing your thoughts, you will start to see that you are the person or the energy behind the power. And that energy behind the power is the thought power that can change everything for you. So you can start your day how you want. For example, if I wake up with a thought, I am extremely happy, I will have already set up my day and my mind will send signals to the brain, and this will then send signals to the body, and it will change the way I act from the very beginning. Well, if you wake up on the other hand saying, oh, it's Monday again, too much work, lots to do, it's dull, it's dark today, this is what is going to be carried forward for the rest of your day. Equally, how you end your day will impact your next day. So getting into a habit of sleeping with a positive thought, such as all is well or I am worthy. You have then set up yourself with so much love and respect for the next day. Think about it. If you had that thought, I am worthy. This conscious effort can change everything and anything into enthusiasm. It is just becoming aware of what you are thinking. So when we have the mindset that something is a problem, we tend to lose energy. And we also, with that energy, we actually lose hope. And when we generate a feeling of enthusiasm, on the other hand, for something, then we can easily drive away any negative or disempowering thoughts. And whatever comes your way or whatever needs to happen can happen quicker, more naturally, and quite easily. So there is a spiritual wisdom, actually, that says instead of wasting time trying to break down an obstacle, just fly over it. Sometimes we spend a lot of time and energy trying to break down boulders and rocks in our lives. I'm talking about any big problems or obstacles that come, when in fact all we may need to do is simply to move around them, go beyond them, or take ourselves above them. Perhaps we just need to shift our mindset, our perspective. And what seemed like at one point as a mountain, it might turn out to be a molehill after all. So in this way, we can easily fly over any problem. To paraphrase Einstein, he says, you cannot solve a problem with the same conscious mind that has created it. So in the same consciousness, we are often stuck with one thought, and this can be a problem. And this is why, in order for us to find a solution, we need to move away. We need to think differently. We need to step out of the little circle or box we've put ourselves in. And how we can do that We can do it with zeal and enthusiasm. When we can see a situation more of an opportunity rather than a problem, we can easily overcome it. In fact, I know that little kids, for example, it's hard for parents to tell them to do something unless they turn that task into a game. In the same way, why don't we turn any sort of obstacle or challenges into a game? And then we'll be open and ready for anything that comes our way. So, zeal and enthusiasm are qualities that naturally belong to us. They are within the spirit and they just need to be ignited by time to time. So, it is just like exercise. If we don't use a certain muscle, it becomes sort of stiff and it actually stops working eventually. In the same way, if we don't start using these virtues and qualities that we have, then we're going to find that they will just sit in the back corner and we'll just use what's in front and we'll find that we are lacking the qualities that we require now. So in order to get toned up and shaped, we need to exercise the muscles of our virtues. So enthusiasm actually brings about that. But when you come to look at the word enthusiasm, it is a combination of the two Greek words, en and theos, which when put together means in God. And when we are rooted in the connection with God, or should I say goodness of God, the positive and divine, it is easy to have enthusiasm. So when we are too caught up in the details of something, we get bogged down and we lose our enthusiasm. Our vision can get stuck and stagnant. And we can even get depressed and too fixated into one thing, which just sucks out our energy. In management of any kind of work, even situation, we can be too focused on one thing to get it over the line. But whilst focusing a lot on the one aspect, we tend to lose the whole plot altogether. This is why it is important to be aware of our conscious thought from the very beginning of the day and right the way when you fall asleep. So when we raise our level of consciousness, we actually raise our zeal and enthusiasm. Then, obviously, our life will become much easier and we stay happy and light. So, with that in mind, let's meditate on increasing our enthusiasm. So, sit comfortably, sit relaxed, and take a deep breath in and out. I go within in my mind. And I guide my thoughts away from the cares of the day. Away from my work and plans. Away from the projects at hand. I step away from my fears, anxieties, and any worries. and I now let them go. I let go of any issues and concerns about my friends, family, and connections. And together, with the things I think I need, I let that go too. I now move away from all these thoughts, from all these effects and influences. And in letting go, I enter a quiet inner room of my mind. Here, I can be myself. In this place, I am free. And light. And peaceful. Here, I have no pressures, no worries, and no fears. Here, I can think clearly and see things as they really are. Here, I am detached and I fly free. I know what I need to do. I know what to think. And I know what to say. In this place of infinite time, I even get to know how I should act and when I should act. And with this mind of mine, now so free, I can now choose my responses carefully. For here, I am just as I want to be. This is a special place. Magical. I can fly beyond, and I am up above. I am happy, and I'm getting happier every second. I have positive energy. And just like an angel, I'm flying free, closer to the sun. I'm getting closer to the divine. The great sun, the great Father, he draws me into his orbit of unlimited light. And into the center of his unlimited heart. And that light and that love enables me now to fly eternally and constantly. And above the turmoil and confusions of the lower world, I send rays of love with my happy self, and I share my enthusiasm, my newfound value, my wings that take me away from any such thing that could pull me down. I'm now fully empowered, and with this renewed energy, which fills me up with high spiritual intoxication. I can feel that I can do anything. Recharged and reborn, I share my new enthusiasm as if an orb of protection over the whole world below me. Lifting everyone's spirit and taking them up and beyond in a space of free will and enthused power. And with this in mind, I take each day rejuvenated, renewed, and recharged. And I take my enthusiasm everywhere I go. And with this in mind, I come back to my present moment, reborn.